All right, Eli here, back for 8 Fit Heroes. It's been a little bit since my last update. I hope you'll forgive how crappy I look. It's been a pretty tough week. You might be able to see from my pupils here, or my sclera, I should say. I was pretty sick this week. I was spent like 2 or 3 days just vomiting nonstop. I wasn't sure if it's a virus or food poisoning or what it was, but I mean, we're talking violent, painful, awful vomiting. And the worst part is that was the first week of a 2-week vacation. So it was kind of a cursed vacation, really. I was supposed to start my vacation last Sunday, and I found out about 5:30 p.m. on Saturday night, hey, one of your co-residents' father was sick, and she's not going to be in tonight. Can you come in and work for overnight? I know you haven't slept, so you're not ready, but can you work? And of course the answer is yes. It's part of the gig, part of being a resident, part of being in emergency medicine, and part of being a good friend too. So with no sleep, I went and worked all night, overnight Saturday night. Just kind of powered through Sunday. Tried to sleep in the car a little bit on the way to the beach, but we got there. We're one of the weird people that let me try and readjust here. One of the weird people that lives in sunny Florida, where people come to vacation, and we went north for spring break, and went up to South Carolina, Kiawah Island, but it was cold and rainy the whole week. So we were in a 1-bedroom condo stuck inside. Meanwhile, my weather app for Orlando is telling me it's 90 and sunny. And then Tuesday, I just got really just awful, terrible sick. So sick that I burst blood vessels in my eyes. I was throwing up so much. And I spent the rest of the week just sort of nursing the terrible after effects of that. We finally just gave up, and Friday morning kind of started loading up the car and drove back. Yesterday, which is Saturday, just kind of spent the whole day feeling like crap, really recovering. And then actually had a little bit of energy today. Probably should have taken it easy, but instead you can see behind me, car nice and waxed. I washed my car, I washed my wife's car, I waxed them. And I probably, again, should be taking it easy, hydrating, maybe showering. Instead, I'm gonna go for a quick run. This is gonna be easy, 2 miles, and just kind of try and get back into the swing of things. I missed a whole week of running last week because of being sick, and that was just really more than I could bear. I'm nervous about that. It shouldn't matter too much. I actually increased my distance a little bit over what I was supposed to. I kind of casually ran a 10K last Saturday, so that makes what I did even worse. I ran a 10K Saturday morning, stayed up all day kind of packing, getting ready to go to the beach, and then got called in and worked overnight Saturday night into Sunday morning. But yeah, one of my attendings, that's the kind of doctor that supervises a resident. So an attending supervises a resident. One of my attendings that knows that I'm training for a half marathon, she was out of town and she had a 10K race that she had already signed up for, offered me her bib. So just kind of on a whim, I got up Saturday morning about 5:30, stretched, went downtown and ran a 10K, and ran it really in a time I was pretty happy with. I ran it in 1:02:44, so an hour, 2 minutes, 44 seconds. I really wanted to get in under 10 minutes per mile, and that was like 10:05, 10:10, something like that. So it's really pretty good. I was pretty happy with it. But the big key will be, seeing if I can kind of maintain that pace over 13 miles. So today's going to be a quick, easy 2.04 miles. I can do that pretty much in my sleep, I hope. Recovering right now, so I'm hoping it's easy, but it'll be a quick 2 miles. Should be able to get that in about 20 minutes. Take it easy the rest of the night, and then if I'm feeling okay tomorrow, hydrate a lot tonight, really use the foam roller, which I'll talk about in probably my next video. Hydrate, use the foam roller a little bit, and then if possible, do the run tomorrow that I was supposed to do last Sunday or Monday. It was probably going to be Monday because I ran the 10K Saturday, which would have been 8 miles. So I'll run an 8-miler tomorrow if I can, to kind of get that distance back up. Take it easy probably on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sort of get some lower mileage runs in, maybe a tempo run or an interval run. And then next weekend, run a 9.4 miles. And that'll actually be the longest run of the training run, because then you're kind of on a decel on your way back down to the actual half marathon. So I've got about 20 days left. 20 days from today, I'll be running the Star Wars Dark Side Half Marathon. I'm super excited about that. But I'm a little nervous because I really want my time to improve. I want it to get better. And so, you know, the losing the last week of training kind of bummed me out a little bit, but we're going to see if we can catch back up this week. I've got another week of vacation this week. These are my last 2 weeks of vacation of my second year of residency, before we get back into the emergency department on next Monday. And then it's a sprint for the last 3 blocks of my second year of residency. It's emergency medicine, and pediatric ICU. Those are going to be 3 intense months. It's going to really challenge my ability to stay on a training regimen because it's a lot of hours. It's 80-hour weeks. It's little sleep. You know, you're getting up, going to work, coming home, going back to sleep. So you got to budget that time in. So we'll definitely be talking a little bit about that while we go. But I had not made a video for a couple weeks, and I was frustrated about that. So I wanted to get something up. Forgive the quality. It's on an iPhone right before I'm about to start my run, but I thought this was a good time. Again, spent the whole last week being sick and cold. I'm happy to be back in Orlando. I'm happy to be back trying to start a run again. I'm really happy with my 10K time. We'll see how we do this week, and I'll keep you updated along the way. So for 8 Fit Heroes, let's hope this run goes okay, and I'll talk to you next time.